Welcome back, guys. Excuse me. A little bit of a rough start there. I'm Mellowseven. This is Football Manager 2018. We are back coaching the Chinese under-23s in the Asian Nations Cup. So I think we're in Group A, and we have our first match today against Qatar. Now, a little bit of stuff going on for the team here. If I can get down here somewhere maybe. Holy cow, lots happened in the last day or so. Peng Yuan got a new team. He is our starting goalie and has been for almost every match we've played so far. He's played brilliantly for us. Well, he's managed to get himself a new deal. Signed with Wuhan. So, good for him. Also, in our inbox here, if I type in Li Xiaoming, he's been talking. He usually talks. So he's relishing the Under-23 Asian Cup test. A little more relish there. And he's optimistic ahead of the Qatar. This is the only team that is ranked worse than us in our group. If we check our group here, we've got Australia. Can we click on, let's see. So we can see Australia is ranked 29th. Oh, I think they've dropped. Weren't they 25th earlier? They're not doing as well. I wonder if us beating them had anything to do with that. Japan is ranked 47th. And Qatar is ranked 78th. And we are ranked 59th. We started out, I think, ranked 65th. The team as a whole, not just the under-23s. But we've done very well for ourselves. So I'd like to think that we're helping with that world ranking. I'll accept it. I'm not quite sure how the senior team has been doing, although I guess we could have. Can we check their schedule? Third in World Cup, players, medical. Guess not. Nope. Guess we can't check anything about them. Oh wait, well we were on. That was just their roster, right? News, clubs. Major clubs. So we were 81st, 65th, 69th, 54th at one point. So we've actually dropped since November. Well, that's a shame. But we've gone up since we last looked, which was here. So we're just going to pretend this little bump never happened. So the squad we are going to take on the pitch today. Well, let me go here. We have lost our star, our left winger. But we have he is serving abroad somewhere and unable to travel. So we had to get him out of we had to drop him from the team for this competition. But we have replaced him with Liu Yu, right out of Dynasty. I'm trying to think what the Nintendo game was. There was a Lu Bu. That was one of the generals. 5 Dynasties, Dynasties of Heaven, something like that. Anyway, you can let me know in the comments if you remember the game I'm talking about. It was excellent. Loved it. Played it a lot. Just can't remember the name. But I do remember Lu Bu. Anyway, so we're going to run him. And as we can see, Liu Yu is a $1 million man. There we go. So Wang Jingshuan, Xian, however we say it, 925,000. He's dropped. He was 975 before. He still can't break it because we still have a left winger worth more than he does. But we'll get him into the game, I promise. He's done okay for us. Oh, look like Su Kun has a bid in. Hang Zhao for 81,000, which considering he's only worth 17.5, that's a good bid. Thanks for looking up for him. We see a bunch of our players are wanted. We do have Kong Zhen back in here. We did lose a few players. So Kong Zhen is back in the match. We've played him a few other games. So he's back in. Nan Song is again going to be a starter on our team. Huang Zhenyu is still our defensive midfielder. Gao Qianyi is in. We've seen him, called his name a few times. Ba Dun has been brilliant for us at right over the last few matches, the last few friendlies. We still have Liang Shuming. There we go. As our striker, because he's been great for us as a target man. And then our defense, obviously we've got Peng Yuan as goalkeeper, Deng Hanwen, Gao Zunyi, Liu Yiming, and Chen Zipeng. They haven't changed a lot. I think for the most part we've been fairly consistent on the defensive front there. up through Huang Zhengyu, who I think has started every game for us. Really, our turnover's been kind of in this group here. We've had a few guys that have played a number of games for us as our attacking midfielders on the wing there. And we've seen a lot of the same names over and over, but this is where the most turnover's been. But let's go ahead and get into a match. So we've got Qatar, the under-23s day. They are ranked 4th. Then we've got Japan for the next one and Australia to cap the group off. If we can win these two, maybe the Australia group won't have any pressure, but we have played 2 friendlies against them recently, and we won 1 and drew 1. So a whole 1 goal amongst those 3 matches, as I recall. I probably should have looked it up ahead of time, but I have a migraine, and it's been a tough day, so I haven't. So Japan plays... Well, they play first, so we should know how that game goes before we find out about ours. Maybe. Let's go look at competition. Oh, Japan beat Australia by 1 goal, but 1 goal is all it takes. Okay, that's something already, guys. Australia should have been the team to beat, and the fact that they couldn't beat us in a friendly, and now Japan has beat them. Oh, the Aussies are riding back home. Oh, they've got Mustafa. I just like the name Mustafa. I used to work for a Mustafa, but he wanted to be American, and so he didn't want to be called Mustafa. I think Mustafa is a cooler name than anything else he could come up with. That's just me, though. All right, talk to team. We'll let the assistant do this one. Go out there and impress me. That's not a very impressive pep talk. But as we know, he is better at this than I am, so we are going to let him do it. Auto instructions. And let's go. The Asian Nations Cup for under 23. I wasn't going to commentate, but I thought we were going to actually get a shot there. Well, I guess we weren't. It looked like we might actually get a shot off that first possession. We have controlled possession so far, 56 to 45. Well, it would have been to 45 at the time, but 44? 56 to 44. I can do math. Honest. It seems to be bouncing around right around there anyway. No shots so far. Look like they have had 1 penalty. Oh, little counterattack action from them. Good interception. Al-Hajari. Hafez. Good little action there. We are a hard team to break down. But they are oh, beautiful tackle by... Did that go in? No, bounced wide. Bounced wide. So my goal, the brilliant Peng Yu-Wen back there, is to play in this tournament until we either win it or we lose it. And then we'll go ahead and we'll put in our resignation and we'll start looking for a club job. Because it's just too much of hitting continue. Like I say, if it's 30 minutes of me hitting continue or vacationing and just having to wait for the computer to crawl through it, even with a lot of this stuff semi-disabled, it's just not much fun for me to play. Oh, there we go, oh, that stinks. Al-Hajri breaks through, beautiful strike to the lower left corner. Not a fan of that again, but they're going to show it to us anyway. Oh, beautiful shot over the top there. That was a great, great assist. Hit him just in stride. He's able to take it and put it away. Anyway, so my goal is then to start looking for a club team. I've been watching the scores roll through, and I kind of like to coach in South Africa, if for no other reason than they've got great names like the Kaiser Chiefs. Oh, well, we missed on that one. Gao Tianyi has scored some goals for us, though. At least one. We're restricting them to shots, but they're having a bunch of them. We are still controlling possession. Well, they've had 4 shots. That's not a bunch. We're beginning to catch up. 3 shots to 2. Or 3 shots to 4, but 2 of ours have been on target. Nansong feeds one in there. It doesn't get through, but Liu Yu manages to hang on to it. Gao Ba done. Oh, Bao is just wide. He missed that one. That should have gone in. He had the angle. Oh my gosh, that's going to come back to hurt us. I'm thinking we're missing our star left winger there. We just haven't got a lot out of play. Nansong hasn't been great. Although I thought he looked fine on that last little replay, but he wasn't the one that missed the shot. Oh, this is frustrating. Okay, let's see. We got to be better. Show me something else. In the pep talk, let's check our tactics here. Liu Yu hasn't been great. Do we bring in the $925,000 man? Is it time for Wang? Whoops. Let's go to the main picture there, main screen. Hmm. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. He does have determination of 17, which would be really good when we're down low, when we're down a goal, as opposed to a concentration of 9. So I think we stay with what we have, just based on the mentals. You know, we haven't seen a lot, but when you're down a goal, determination makes a big difference, and clearly he's the better option at the moment as far as that goes from a mental standpoint. So let's hope our I'm going to drop us down maybe to a counter, and let's hope the pep talk at halftime works. So far, looks like we've got a throw in. Oh, done. There we. Oh, Lou. Oh my gosh. You guys are killing me. We've had shots are equal. They had one more. Nansong gets ahead on it. Goes wide. We're this close. We're so close. We just can't quite break through. Beautiful long kick there. Liu Yu has it up to Liang Shuming. What does Shuming have? Out to Tianyi. That was a terrible pass. Intercepted. Al-Aji's charging forward. He's got El Hajri. Still got him on the wing. Is he going to feed it over for another goal? Peng Yuan comes flying out. Blocks it back. It is going to be a corner, though. Oh, my gosh. Shots are equal at 6 at the moment. They've had one clear cut. We've had 2, and we just can't score on them. We've created the chances. We've done everything we can, and the finishing has not been there. Liu Yu feeds it in. Oh, another beautiful header, but he manages to get a hand on it. Let's encourage. Let's encourage. See if that helps. I don't think morale's really an issue, but Liu Yu feeds another one in. Tried to get a head on it. Nobody wants to run out after except for Abdurrahman. Abdul Rahman. There we go. It's not actually that hard. I just had a hard time seeing it. There's just a lot of letters in a small place. Okay. Encouragement over. Why can I not? Is there a reason I can't talk to him? There we go. Let's demand more. And we're going to go on the attack. Oh, Nansong's been horrible. And we're going to replace Nansong. Sorry, Nan, but you have just been bad. We're going to go in with Kong. Has anybody else been just garbage for us so far? Man, I can't believe you let me down like this. I said so many nice things about you last time. Nobody's really tired. That's what we're going to go with. I demand more. We're going to make a substitution. We're going to go attacking. We're going to get Kong Zen in there. He does like to play attacking midfield too, so hopefully he's a more attacking presence, although I'm not. We've got 10 shots, 5 on target. This should be our game. We've controlled possession. Gao's injured. Who do we have for Tianyi? Okay. We'll go for it. I mean, this should be our match. I mean, clearly we've been on target. We've had possession. We just can't break through. That was another shot on target. In 6 shots on target to 1. They've only had 1. They scored on the 1 goal. We could have gone without Peng at all, right? I mean, there we go. That's 2 on target for them. Nada. That's how many we've scored. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. I can't believe we just got our butt kicked like this. Well, there you go. So far, the group is upset after upset. Japan takes Australia, and we lose to Qatar. So I'm far from pleased. I agree. That was just terrible. And oh my gosh, there we go. The best viewing was to be seen when a crowd of 100 witnessed Japan under two. Oh, I think we're in Japan, aren't we? We are in Japan. Saitama. How come we keep getting up with groups who are hosting it? We had Mongolia in the group last time and they were hosting it, and this time we have Japan and they're hosting it. That might have had something to do with that. But upsets for both of them. The underdog won both of those matches. Let's see who won this. Saudi beat Turkmenistan, and South Korea beat Indonesia. I don't think this is an upset here. I'm not actually sure here. I would assume Saudi would be. Let's see what Saudi's ranked. Saudi's 52nd, and Turkmenistan is, I don't think, that high. 91st. Okay, so no upsets in their group. So their group goes straight by the numbers. I'm assuming South Korea is ranked 39th. I kind of figured they'd be okay. And Indonesia, I'm going to go 73rd. That's my guess. 191. Oh, my God. So, yeah. Made to rue missed chances. I think that's it. We had the chances. We just couldn't capitalize. And Giao Chanyi is going to be out for, just 2 days. 2 days. All right. Well, we'll be back in 3 days or this evening, whichever comes first, for the next match, which is against Japan. So we'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Cheers.